Ate, nahulog mo yung mic mo.
Greetings everyone and good morning, afternoon, or evening to you. I am Irish Mahalag and are looking forward to learning about differentiations. Are you having a hard time with the derivatives or are you a fellow mathematics lovers?
Kumusta mga changers? Ako si Eros D. Ngayon, pag-aaralan natin kung ano nga ba ang differentiation sa ilalim ng asignaturang basic calculus at ang 7 batas nito. Kaya't kung ikaw ay isang estemanista at nahihirapan sa pinapagawa ng iyong guro, nasa tamang video ka.
Kaya kung gusto mong matuto at maliwanagan sa aming paksa na ito, continue watching because we will provide definitions, examples, and even exercises for your incoming grade 11 students. I am John Dwayne Sampang of Group MATHALINO, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe.
Before we continue, the process of computing the derivative is called differentiation. Differentiation is a method used to compute the rate of change of a function f of x with respect to its input x. Differentiation and integration can help us solve many types of real-world problems. We use the derivative to determine the maximum and minimum values of particular functions, like the cost, the strength, profit, loss, and etc.
Okay, so our first example is f of x equals to 7x raised to 4. Sulat na lang natin ulit. 7 times 4 binaba yung 4 here, tapos x. 4 minus 1 minus 3. 7 times 4, 28. X, 4 minus 1 is equals to 3. Yan. So, our next equation, sulat natin ulit, f of x equals to 0. So, ano sa tingin nyo yung sagot? Give mo kayo ng ilang seconds. Tapos na, wala na. So, if we were to derive 0, the answer would still be 0. So, 0 pa rin sagot. So, moving on to power rule, our first example is f of x equals to 8x squared plus 3x squared. Rewrite na. So, 8. 2, bababa dito. X 2 minus 1 plus 3 times 2 x raised to 2 minus 1. So 8 times 2 16. 2 minus 1 1. So 3 minus 2 6 x. So that's our final answer for equation number 1. Our last equation for power rule is square root of 7x f of x equals to 7x raised to 1/2. So, paano nakuha yung 1/2? Radical 7x, dito yung 2, and dito yung 1. Then, f of x equals to 1/2, and lipat yung 7x dito raised to 1/2 minus 1 times 7. Then f of x equals to 1 times 7x over 2. So 1/2 minus 1 is equals to negative 1/2 times 7. Then f of x 7 over 2 times 7x raised to 1/2. So, identify muna natin yung u. So, u natin is 7x. Then, du natin is square root of 7x.
So next natin na pag-aaralan ay ang sum and difference rule na kung saan ang formula ay d over dx u plus b is equals to du over dx plus dv over dx. So, magbibigay ako ng example. Unang example dito ay x squared plus 2. So, una, identify natin ang u and v. Ang u natin dito ay ang x squared. Ang v naman natin ay ang 2. So, para makuha natin ang derivative, ang 2, i-multiply natin siya sa x. So, magiging 2x. At ang x, maminusan natin yung x squared niya ng 1 by the power rule. So, ilalagay natin yung plus 2. Ang magiging sagot natin ay 2 times x is 2x. 2 minus 1 is 1. So, magiging x na siya. Ang 2 ay constant. So, by the use of constant rule, magiging 0 na siya. So, ang sagot natin ay 2x. Next is 4x cubed minus 34x. So, same process goes on. Kunin natin ang derivative. So, ang derivative natin, 4 times 3 x, 3 by the use of power rule, minus 1, 34x. So, 4 times 3 is 12 x. 3 minus 1 is 2. So, derivative of 34x is 34 only. Then, it will be our final answer.
Our next rule is the product rule. Our first example is 6x cubed times the quantity of x squared minus 3. First, we have to identify the g of x and the h of x. Our g of x is 6x cubed. The derivative of 6x cubed is g prime of x is equal to 18x squared. Our h of x is x squared minus 3. The derivative of x squared minus 3 is h prime of x is equal to 2x. Now we have to follow the formula, which is g of x times f prime of x plus g prime of x times f of x. Now it's time to substitute. X squared minus 3 times 18x squared plus 2x times 6x cubed. Now it's time to answer. 18x raised to 4 minus 54x squared plus 12x raised to 4. As you can see here, we can combine like terms, which is 18x raised to 4 and 12x raised to 4. So basically, we'll just have to combine them or just add them, which the answer will be f prime of x is 30x raised to 4 minus 54x squared. This is our final answer. Our next example is quantity x squared plus 4 times the quantity of x cubed minus 1. Like the first example, we have to identify the g of x and the h of x. Our g of x is x squared plus 4. The derivative of x squared plus 4 is g prime of x is equal to 2x. For h of x, it is x cubed minus 1. The derivative of x cubed minus 1 is h prime of x is equal to 3x squared. Again, we have to follow the formula, which is g of x times f prime of x plus g prime of x times f of x. Now it's time to substitute. X cubed minus 1 times 2x plus 3x squared times x squared plus 4. Now it's time to answer, which is 2x raised to 4 minus 2x plus 3x raised to 4 plus 12x squared. As you can see, there are two terms here that have the same signs, which are 2x raised to 4 and 3x raised to 4. That means we can combine them, which the answer will be f prime of x is equal to 5x raised to 4 plus 12x squared minus 2x. And this is our final answer.
So our next is the quotient rule, wherein we have a formula of f of x is equals to g of x multiplied by h prime of x minus h of x multiplied by g prime of x over g of x squared. So ayan ang formula natin. Please take note of it. So, ang susunod natin gagawin, or I have an example here. I have f of x is equals to 2x cubed over 4x plus 2. So, una gagawin natin, identify natin ang g of x, which is 2x cubed, and g prime of x is equals to 2 times 3, 6. 3 minus 1 is 2. So we have 6x squared. So h of x is equals to 4x plus 2. H prime of x, derivative of 4x is 4. By the use of constant rule, 2 will be 0. So, ang derivative na lang natin ay 4. So, i-apply na natin yung formula. So, mangyayari dyan ay 2x cubed multiplied by 4 minus 4x plus 2 multiplied by 6x squared over 4x plus 2. So, kumbaga, sinubstitute natin yung given or yung mga nakuha natin sa formula. So, ito magiging result, and then we will just multiply it. Mangyayari, 2 times 4 is 8x cubed minus, copy the sign, 4x plus 2, multiply natin sa 6x squared. 4x multiplied by 6x squared is equals to 24x cubed. So, 2 multiplied by 6x squared. So, we will have positive 12x squared. So, copy lang natin lagi yan. So, 4x plus 2 squared para mas madali natin makuha. And then, after that, we will have negative 16x cubed. So, bakit naging negative 16x cubed? So, 8x cubed minus 24x cubed. So, pareha sila. So, mas magmaminus tayo, atong exponent nila is parehong 3. So, by that, meaning na magmaminus tayo. So, 16x cubed plus, kapila natin yung 12x squared kasi hindi naman sila same. And then, our denominator, 4x plus 2 raised to 2 or squared. Ito na ang magiging final answer natin. Next natin na pag-aaralan na yung chain rule wherein mostly ito ginagamit kapag naghahanap ng derivatives. So, first, we have square root of 9x plus 7. Ano natin gagawin? Hanapin natin ng u and du. Ang u natin ay 9x plus 7. Ang du naman natin ay 9. Naging 9 siya kasi derivative of a 9x is 9. So, bakit nawala ang 7? Dahil by the use of constant rule, 7 is a constant number which is equal to 0. Then, square root of u is equals to u raised to 1/2. So, ang nangyayari, f of x is equals to 1/2 u raised to 1/2 multiplied by du. So, f of x, f prime of x is equals to 1/2 multiplied by u natin is 9x by 7 raised to 1/2 times 7, 9. So, ganyan na mangyayari. Then, after nyan, f prime of x is equals to 9 over 2. Multiply natin ang 9 sa 1. So, magiging 9. And then, lagyan natin ng 9x equals 7 raised to 1/2. So, minusan natin siya ng 1. So, magiging negative 1/2. 1 minus 1/2 is equals to negative 1/2. So, magiging negative 1/2 siya. So, para maging positive siya, ilipat natin sa denominator. So, ang mangyayari, f prime of x equals to 9 over 2 9x plus 7 raised to 1/2. So, familiarize nyo to, dapat magiging radical siya kasi 9x plus 7 raised to 1/2 or, halimbawa, 1/3. Gagawin nyo siyang radical so magiging cube root or square root. Okay? So, magiging sagot natin dito ay 9 over 2 square root of 9x plus 7. Ito ang final answer natin. Another example naman natin ay x cubed plus 18 raised to 4. So, hanapin natin ng u and du. U is x cubed plus 18. Ang du natin ay 3x squared. Then, by the use of our constant rule, so magiging sagot lang natin ay 3x squared kasi ang 18 magiging 0. So, u raised to 4 magiging 4u. So, bago natin ay magiging ganito siya. 4 multiplied by ang ating u and then multiply siya sa du. So, magiging ganito siya. 4 multiplied by x cubed plus 18 multiplied by 3x squared. So, pag times natin siya, 4x cubed plus 72 times 3x squared. So, kapag nakuha na natin yung 4x cubed plus 72 times 3x squared, multiply natin siya sa 3x squared. So, 4x cubed times 3x squared is 4 times 3 equals to 12 power root. So, x plus 3 are x cubed and x squared. So, magiging x raised to 5 siya. And then, 72 times 3 is equals to 216. So, ang magiging sagot natin, 12x raised to 5 plus, copy the sign, 216x squared. Ito ang final answer natin.
Our next rule is a trigonometric rule. Our first example is f of x is equal to cos 13x. Before we answer, here is a screenshot of the corresponding derivatives of each terms. So I'll let you take a look. Let's now get back to our question, or in this example. First, let's find the derivative of our u. But first, let's identify our u first. Our u is 13x, which means our du is now 13. Then, we shall now find the derivative of our cos. Cos u, which is, if you have looked at the screenshot, it is negative sine u du. U indicates 13x as du indicates its derivative, which means du. Derivative u. Let us now substitute, which is negative sine 13x and our du, which is 13. We cannot combine the both of them because they are unlike terms, so we'll have to combine 13 with sine, in which the final answer is f prime of x is equal to negative 13 sine 13x. This is our final answer. Our second example is y is equal to 4x squared plus cotangent x. Now we shall look for the derivative of 4x squared, which is simply 8x. And the derivative of cotangent x is, we have to copy the plus sign. Derivative is negative cosecant squared x. And since there's nothing much to do here, we shall now combine them. Our final answer is y prime is equal to 8x minus cosecant square x. This is our final answer. And before you leave, fellow changers, here are a list of problems that you can answer. The correct answers will be provided below. So how was the learning process, fellow changers? Did you learn something new, understand the lesson better? We hope that we provided the best teaching service, because what you are going through right now is what we went through in our 11th grade in year 2022 to 2023.
Tama yan, Irish, di ba? Dahil ang layunin natin bilang mag-aaral ay hindi lamang sa gawain pagganap ng basic calculus, bagkus para na rin makatulong sa ating mga kapwa estemanista na nahihirapan. Dahil ang ating motto ay no students will be left behind.
Kung sino ka man at kung ano ang iyong kinatatayuan, remember the phrase, no man is an island. Kahit habang buhay ka pa, huwag kang mahiya o matakot sabihin ng tulong sa iba. It is an option for someone to go solo, but never go YOLO, because you live every day and you only die once. Thank you for watching, fellow changers, and this has been Grupong MATHALINO, signing off.
Yeah!
Wait lang, may kalkulito.
Okay lang. Ano na kami?
A fellow mathematics.
Ika na at tamang nas.
Go.
How was the learning process, fellow changers? Ba't ikaw ako ba?
Nandun na siya sa gilid eh. 3 times 2, 6. Final answer. Our last equation for power rule is, ano tawag ito? Radical? Radical 7x. Square root 7x.
So, una natin gagawin, identify natin ng U and V. Ulit.
6x cubed multiplied
F of X. Ulit. So, F prime of X is equals to x plus 7 raised to negative 1. Ulit. Mahaba eh. 130x minus, or wag na lang to.
Hi. Nag-video.
Hi! Greetings everyone!
Hello!
Ulit.
Ah!